Welcome back to all about us now. Sorry, I'm joining the stream a bit late. Had an engagement that kind of kept me off, So right now, I'm actually starting from the 40th minute. I was in such a hurry that I had to, start watching the game on my way home. Right now, Arsenal is leading 1-0 with a goal from Iberici Eze, a wonderful one they had. And of course, I'll probably catch up on it when I check the highlights later. But as it stands, I like the squad I'm seeing, a perfect blend of experience. Okay, Paris Abalaga in goal, Ben White, who really needed this minute, is currently in right back. We have Naz Busquets playing his first game of the season in left back with Mosquera and Saliba in centre back. This was a game that I've loved to see Pierre Hincapie play, but unfortunately he suffered that groin injury that Arteta told us about during the press conference. Then in central midfield, you have the pairing of Eze, Waneri, and Christian Nogard, while Martinelli, interestingly, is playing the attacking position. And Saka, he actually needed these minutes. I agree. So it's good to see him, play today. I'm guessing that he might come out at halftime, especially with the fact that we are leading now. So that should give Matt Darman a chance to, play some important minutes as well. I'm glad to see that Iberici Eze was the one that scored the goal, giving us our, opening his account with the club. This a game that Arsenal is actually expected to win, so let's just go there and win because we're going to have a very tough fixture when Newcastle come when we reach St James Park to take on Newcastle this weekend. Oh, that was a brilliant turn from Martinelli. I see he has kind of picked form in the right time. But that was a lovely pass. Merino, oh, come on. He didn't handle that ball well. So the clearance from Port Vale. Yeah, so obviously that was just showing a replay of the header that Hall missed. Went through a lot of bodies, but was blocked by his own man. This kind of thing has happened in the game, obviously. I'm also happy to see Kepa make his debut. He's someone that has been on the dugout all this while, hoping for a chance to finally show himself in a national jersey, and he's getting the opportunity today. Oh, lovely pass from Eze to Merino. Merino. Okay, that's the big ball to Saka, our captain of the night. It's a shiny red boots or dark orange. I don't know, but okay. He's just taking past his markers easily. Lovely pass to one area. Nogard clears the ball from the defender. But this was expected. There are a couple of folks that have not gotten enough minutes. So this is like the first time we're seeing them in full action. Try someone like Nogard. Obviously, he knows his role now that he's going to be like a Jorginho to men in the party. There'll be sometimes he'll come in just to kill off games, but it's good to see him start today. And this should allow some folks have enough time to rest as well. Oh, Martinelli, he couldn't even complete his take on. Oh, well, that's something we are used to seeing actually. That's why I was quite surprised to see how he actually beat that defender when Arsenal played Bilbao, for the assist he gave to Trossard. But he's high on confidence right now. It's good to see him score those vital goals that have been helpful to us in the course of the campaign. When Arsenal played Bilbao, that was a quick good goal that can give us the lead because the equalizer was good against Manchester City. So Port Vale are playing a goal kick now. The game is about to going to halftime. I don't expect there to be much breaks, but while the game is at halftime, we quite have some discussions around Manchester City, around Noni Madueke's injury. So the ball is with White now. White is on. I'm also happy that he's playing today. He needed some minutes. Yeah. These Port Vale folks are quite physical, as you would expect. They just tackled Saka right now in the center of midfield. But I really hope Saka doesn't come back in the second half. I think 45 minutes should be enough for him in this game. We saw like Max Dalman coming in the second half to add some confidence, to his minutes because Max Dalman is someone that could actually need those minutes as well. So it's good to see Gabriel get a rest. I really, really wish Nkapi played today, but sometimes you don't get what we wish for. So let's leave it at that. So he passed to Saliba, Saliba to Mosquera, and basically building from the back. Ball has gotten to Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly has a very, very important battle this season alongside Calafiori. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that pans out between them. So the half is over. Arsenal leading 1-0 thanks to a goal from Ibirechi Eze. I'm happy about that. He's a very important player for us, scoring as early as the third minute, the 8th minute, sorry. So how the game panned out so far, as you'd expect? This is the Carabao Cup with a couple of youngsters getting important minutes. I'd have expected us not to do a whole lot more than what we're seeing right now, but then again, it's just one of those things that happen, I guess. So, Man City, what do I think about the Man City game? I think Arsenal played well, but I still challenge the lineup. I see how it goes with that lineup. I think we could have done better on the day. I really think we should have done better, but these things happen. So don't start pointing fingers at the club. We had an opportunity to set it right in the second half, but with the injuries that we've had now to Madueke, that's going to be a very big one for us. I'm just thinking that you know our depth is good enough to see us through, but Arsenal has a lot in their hands to make this work. I'm really hoping that we have the right level of depth, which we actually do. I'm happy about that, but to see Madueke's injury when he was just coming to terms with life at Arsenal is quite unfortunate. But that comes with the game, I guess. Something that I'm really hoping that we can find a way out of. So far so good. For 5 minutes played. Let me even check how the stats are in the game. Quickly check the stats on Footmob. Okay, so let's see. Arsenal review. So I'm still trying to pull up the stats for the game. Just quickly checking Suffolk Mob to see how it's going so far. Okay, so halftime. Let's see. Okay, so here we are on the stats. Arsenal has an XG of 0.68. Port Vale has an XG of 0.05. Well, that was expected. Arsenal are currently on 78% possession. These are numbers that Arsenal should actually have in the course of the game. So no one is surprised about that. Total shots 5 to Arsenal, 2 to Port Vale. Shots on target, Arsenal with 2, Port Vale with 0. Big chances, Arsenal with 2, Port Vale with none. Corner kicks, Arsenal with 2, Port Vale with 1. In terms of passes, Arsenal have made 425 passes. Wow, that's a lot. With 395 currently successful. So Arsenal has a pass completion percentage of 93%. Interesting. While Port Vale, they have made 119 passes with a completion of just 84, so that's 71%. In terms of shots, we've had the XGOT of 0.57, while Port Vale has 0. Block shots 2-2 for both sides. Shots inside the box, Arsenal has 5. While Port Vale have 2. Big chances, Arsenal 2 big chances to Port Vale's none, as expected. Corner kicks, 2 for Arsenal, 1 for Port Vale. Touches in the opposition box, Arsenal has had 24, while Port Vale have had 6. So there's clear dominance from Arsenal in this game. I've also had 5 free kicks, while Port Vale has had just 3. In terms of our passing, I've had 88 passes in the final third. No, 128 passes in the final third, 78% accuracy. Port Vale, on the other hand, has had just 18 passes in the final third out of a possible 35. For crosses, we've had 2 crosses successful from 8, which is just a measly 25%. Expected assists 1.28. So the stats are quite in our favor. Now, looking at defense, obviously, Port Vale are the ones that will be defending a whole lot more, as you'd expect from a team that is currently on the back foot. And the stats show that Arsenal has won 24 duels, while Port Vale has won 20 duels. And we all know Mikel Arteta, he loves a duel. And when he doesn't get a duel, he's always upset. So it's good to see the lads getting the duels right now. For clearances, Port Vale at mid-9, at mid-13. Quite interesting to see us actually having more clearances than them, despite being the attacking side. And of course, for interceptions, we both have 2 each. Errors leading to shot, none on both sides. Looking at the goalkeeping, Port Vale's goalie has made 1 save. Kepa is basically on holidays, as you'd expect from Arsenal's attacking impetus. I don't think Port Vale will have enough to attack the Gunners, but one has to be careful as well not to fall prey to such. Then, which other stats should we look at right now? Okay, yeah, so I think we've kind of covered all the key stats of the game. So what's my take so far? When you think of Itanwaneri, who have been itching for a chance to play consistent football, I'm actually happy that he has gotten this chance today. Good to see everyone on the chat. Don't forget you can also ask your questions and we can keep talking as this game is ongoing. This is halftime, everyone is on break. So all we just need to do is just allow this game just sail through. We should have enough in the tank to see them off. But then again, let's see. Have there been any upsets in the Carabao so far, in the EFL Cup so far? Let's see. Yesterday there were a couple of results. Liverpool won Southampton 2-1. That was quite a funny one when you think of the fact that Hugo Ekitike basically scored an empty net. Chiesa had done all the work with that whole slalom run and give it to Ekitike, who played the ball into an empty net, and he took off his jersey, doing the whole he's a legend kind of stuff, forgetting that he had a yellow card. And of course, he got what he deserved, which was a red card, and he had to leave the pitch. Now he's going to be suspended for the game against Crystal Palace. And we know that Alexander Isak is still trying to get his minutes. So it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. The other game that was played was Barnsley 0, Brighton 6. Gomez scored 4 goals. That was crazy. Burnley, they lost to Cardiff at home, which was quite embarrassing. Yes, obviously they're like relegation candidates right now, but Cardiff City was the team that you'd have expected a team like Burnley to win, but unfortunately they didn't. Then of course Fulham, they won actually. Cambridge United, a narrow 1-0 win at home. Well, I think they had a major overhaul of their squad for that game, but still, you would expect a team like Fulham to get the results against Cambridge United, which actually happened. Then Chelsea, they won Lincoln away 2-1. Wanderers beat Wigan Athletic. I think the most surprising result of the Carabao Cup so far for me was Wolves beating Everton. Everton have been riding high under David Moyes, and to see them lose to Wolves that have really been struggling. Wolves just lost to Leeds United in the league just a couple of days back, and that just shows the unpredictability of the Premier League and the teams that are in the Premier League as well. So Wolves got the victory the play actually deserved. It was quite unfortunate. Then, of course, Wrexham beat Reading. And the result was Swansea beating Nottingham Forest. Ange Postecoglou took over from Nuno Espirito Santo, and one expected, at least some attacking free-flowing football to take place. One person that benefited the most from the game was Igor Jesus. He scored a brace in the game, and that should allow him challenge Chris Wood for a starting berth. The game was kind of funny. They had the overall squad though, but our guy Alexander Zinchenko played the 90 minutes for them, put up a poor performance on the night. But it was quite interesting to see Swansea get the result against Nottingham Forest. Elsewhere in the EFL Cup, Aston Villa played with Brentford. How did that game end? It went into penalties, right? Yes, they went into penalties, if I recall. Yeah, I think Brentford won on penalties. John McGinn and Matty Cash, they both missed. Willie Watkins managed to score a penalty since he has decided not to score an open play anymore, especially for those folks that have him in their fantasy teams. But there was a penalty for Watkins. Buendia also scored. But Brentford were actually very clinical. But I think I need to close my windows. Like it's raining heavily now. Yep. So for the Aston Villa versus Brentford game, so the first penalty was McGinn, he missed. Then Carvalho played his own, he scored. Watkins he scored. Our boy Rhys Nelson also played one and scored. And Emiliano Buendia played. It was now 2-2 Then Yari Yamuluk made it 3-2 for Brentford. Then Matikash, who scored the only goal for Aston Villa in the weekend against Sunderland, missed his penalty as well. Then Mikel Damsgaard from Asgard, I guess, scored the final goal that sent Aston Villa packing. So right now they are in quite tumultuous form, failing to score. Crystal Palace, they beat Millwall, but with some penalties as well. Grimsby United continued their interesting progression in the game. Continued their continued progression in the game, winning Sheffield. We all know that Grimsby were on the spotlight when they defeated Manchester United in the last round, which was quite interesting. Then Everton, they beat Mansfield Town. Okay, so I think the lads are about to come out for the second half. Ready? Okay, so the second half has started right now with Arsenal leading Port Vale by one goal to nil. Arsenal dominated the first half as you'd expect in terms of possession and had some good chances as well. So Port Vale are the ones currently on with the ball, trying to attack, and I'd expect Arsenal to continue to keep playing well. So Payton, I think he clashed with Eze off the ball. Oh, that didn't look nice. It was like a clash of legs, but he has gotten up, so I think he's okay. Mhm. Yeah, Darren Moore will be hoping for his lads to come up with the goods today. But I don't think they have enough return to win Arsenal. I think Arsenal is see out this game quite easily. So the right wing back Gabriel is currently with the ball. There's our Gabriel. He's Port Vale's with Gabriel. Okay. So Port Vale are trying to take a long throw. Hmm. Interesting. So long throw into the danger area. Arsenal have dealt with it very well, as you'd expect. Oh, that's a good one. Can Merino reach the goal on time? Oh, wow. The keeper did very well to sweep. That would have actually sent Merino clear, but he went ahead to make a good tackle way off his line. Something that Sanchez can probably learn. He had the same scenario with Mbuemo, and we all know how that panned out. Man United had to, lose their goalkeeper, and that really messed up the game for Chelsea. So it's now back in control. The ball with Ben White connecting up with Saka. Saka was held consistently by the defender, hoping for the ref to blow a whistle for a free kick, but that never happened. So I think the rain has stopped. Yeah, that was a good block from the goalie. So at 1-0, obviously, Port Vale will still have some hope, thinking that they can still be part of the game. But Arsenal has to be mindful of the threat they could potentially pose. So it's a deep free kick for Port Vale. And then swung into our box. I would expect our players to take care of that well, but apparently we didn't. Okay, good clearance from Martinelli. I love this blue kit, by the way. So amazing. I think I did such an amazing job with all three kits this season. Ouch, 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 ouch. Now Saka got hot again now. This is what I was trying to avoid. Oh, come on. Oh my god. A very loose pass. Ah, damn, that was rough. That was very rough. Ow, he stomped on his ankle. Come on, man. Now Saka is on the ground. Madueke is injured now. Saka is on the ground. Let's take him out and bring on that one, please. We can't keep doing this. We can't keep doing this. We can't keep doing this. Oh, man. Okay, Saka is back on his feet. But Arteta looks so concerned. I think it's high time we take him out. There's no point leaving him on the pitch. First, he has another injury again. He's just coming back from injury and now see what's happening to him. We don't need this. Okay, it's good. Yeah, Max Diamond is kind of jogging right now. I hope he comes on as soon as possible because we don't need Saka to get injured in this game. We have a very important clash against Newcastle this weekend, and we need Saka for that game. And he just challenge when you think about all these injuries. We just had rotten luck with our injuries this season. Against Manchester United, Kai Havertz been white. Against Leeds, Saka. Against Nottingham Forest, Odegaard. And Odegaard suffered an injury again, same shoulder that he got injured against Leeds. Now Madueke against Man City. Yes, of course, Better has done well to make a lot of recruitments. But the way these lads are just falling down like flies, it's just tiring. People are trying to challenge us our training methods or whatever, but I don't know, man. Something else needs to be done about these injuries we keep having. Okay, back to the play. A good ball for White. I don't think he can get to that ball on time. That was a very misplaced pass for Mosquera. Oh, it was actually Saliba that made that pass. Okay, so Villa brought the ball back into play. Yeah, still the same thing. Game is delicately poised in central midfield. I would expect Arsenal to, have enough in the tank. So right now, the game is kind of just stuck on this left wing with Rice, White, and Saka. So maybe I'm thinking that I want to take Saka out in the 60th minute. Obviously, it's understandable that he needs games to get into this ahead of things, ahead of the game against Newcastle. But we have to be careful so there's no aggravate his hamstring injury because Saka is someone that has played so many games. What? Is that a free kick? Wow. So the ref just stopped play. Okay, let's see what happened. Well, I don't understand. So the ball was on the air. Christian Nogard and the Port Vale midfielder jumped for the ball and he was hit the deck. Come on, football is a contact sport. How about Nogard when the Ramsey number 16 number? Good to see him on the pitch, man. Okay, Lewis Kelly with the ball, passes it to Mosquera. Oh yes, Mosquera can play everywhere across the back line. So he's playing as the left centre back, while Saliba retained the spot in the right centre back slot. Okay, so Merino, our centre forward for the day. Oh, come on, take it easy. So a bit of Aji Baji between Merino and the Port Vale player. I think the same guy that Saliba, that Morgan actually hurt. Number 11, I need to get his name. Curtis. Curtis. He's one of the strikers for Port Vale. Oh well. So look at the attendance numbers are being shown 16,326 fans. Just now having only 2,976. Not bad. At least the Gunners came in full voice to stoke on trying to take on Port Vale, which is a good thing. Okay, an attack. So Merino played the ball to Martinelli. Wow. Okay, so the defender Humphries was trying to steal the ball from Martinelli, but he has played it all the way for a corner kick. Look, I think I need to close my windows again. This rain is kind of interfering with my sound, I believe. So sorry about that, guys. Okay, a short corner from Saka. Seems like a corner routine. Okay, good ball. Easy. Luis Kelly. Wanere missed the ball. Wanere is still gives it back to Luis Kelly. What does he do with it? He feeds Eze. Eze Saka. Saka back to Eze. Eze all the way to that looks like Saka. Yeah. Saliba to Mosquera. Mosquera to Nogard. Nogard, a lovely ball over the path to Saka. Can Saka get the ball? Woo! Man, these guys are so physical. They are so damn physical. Jeez. That was a lovely ball from Nogard over the top. Saka almost got on the end of it, but unfortunately the Portugal defender was ahead of him. Now that's a corner kick. So I'm guessing we're not going to do this short routine again. I'm guessing that we're going to swing it in this time. And let's see. So the corner kick to us now. What do we do about it? Saka swings it in, but the Portugal defender got ahead of Mosquera. Goal kick? Wow, okay. Now I didn't see that coming. I thought that was actually a corner kick. Let me look at the replay again. Yeah, Mosquera didn't touch the ball. Hey, what's going on here, man? Crappy officiating, man. Crappy officiating. That was a corner kick for us now, but according to the eagle-eyed linesman, who clearly doesn't know what he's doing, it's not a goal kick for Portville. Interesting. Okay, bowling behind the defense. Good goal from Mosquera. Luis Kelly has been robbed off the ball. Okay. Kepa comes to claim his ball. Fair enough. That's good. He has White on one corner, giving it to Noga. Noga is quite deep, as you'd expect from a holding midfielder. Mosquera with the ball. Mosquera back to Saliba. Saliba to Nogard. Nogard is playing like a third centre back right now. Give it to Saliba. So you're not making good runs for him right now. You're not making good runs for him. So still 1-0 to the Arsenal. Yeah, gotta keep this back. Oh, sorry. Kind of lost power for a bit there. And of course, the change we were expecting is here now. Saka out for Max Dowman. Mhm. That was the move that was okay. So I guess the idea was always to take him out in the 60th minute. So that's fair. Okay, Arsenal is still in control of the game, as you would expect. Luis Kelly with the ball. Can anything come out of this attack? Easy. Loving this easy in midfield, though. Loving this easy in midfield so much. Okay, Saliba. Easy drops deep. We should have started with easy against Man City. But it's over. Let's not think about that too much. Okay, Dama. Let's go. Let's go. So things are looking quite routine right now. So well, in the entire second half, I've not really had any clear-cut chance. I think minus the balls I've been trying to attack. But the game is kind of just relatively poised in just one same spot. So we're trying to spread the play, but the ref stopped the game. Someone get injured? Okay. But Vale want to make a couple of subs, I guess. Yeah. So Hall is leaving the pitch. Was playing as the left centre back, and he had been replaced by number eight. Number eight is Garrity. Okay. You still have Humphreys leaving the pitch as well, and Humphreys have been replaced by Clark. Hmm. Let's see how those changes do. So we'll see where we are in the game. As it stands, Arsenal are leading, having good possession of the game as you would expect. Okay, we're going to do a fast break here, but our tempo is quite slow, quite slow. So Odegaard with the ball. Odegaard, did I say Odegaard? Saliba, I meant, sorry. Okay, so it's with Lewis Kelly right now. Yep. White. White to one area. One area, I've not seen much from him today. Just had him misplaced pass to White because we wanted to recover it on time. Norgard, can he progress the ball? Beautiful pass from Norgard to Darman. What does Darman do with it? Okay. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, he wasted too much time. Should have crossed the ball since one. That was a beautiful pass from Norgard to Darman's part, but Darman couldn't make good use of the ball. Okay, so we have White about to take the throwing. So what else do we have as subs? Let me look at our subs bench again. Um, so on the bench we have Calafiori, Gabriel, Yokeres, Rice, Timber, Trossard, Zubimendi, Raya. Damn, what a bench. No. Our squad depth is just crazy, man. That's what I can say at this point. Okay, so Portugal are still making more changes as you'd expect. They are the ones chasing the game right now. And that number 14, who's that? Let me look at the subs list again. Ojo. Oh, okay. Yeah, Nigerian. Let me see who this is. Ojo F. That sounds like a Nigerian name, but according to Footmob, he's from Belgium. Interesting. So almost 70 minutes. Arsenal won, Port Vale 0, looking like a routine win. But right now, Port Vale have a long throw that they want to punt into the game, like the lap, but it's quite a poor throw. I didn't even go beyond the first line. AJ trying to tackle the player. Oh, so Port Vale are actually playing well, getting some good chances. Whoa, okay. That was a poor cross from the right fullback of Port Vale. And it's a goal kick to Arsenal. I actually expected more from Arsenal in this game. It's quite boring. But boring will do. When you think of the fact that a couple of players that are on the pitch today are just playing for the first time, that's quite understandable. So Payton is out. And Payton was their main striker, yeah? So who replaced Payton? Number 9 is Stokely. Curtis is also out for Joe. Okay. And Arsenal's taking out Merino to be replaced by Victor Gyökeres. Are we going to see this tonight? Are we going to see this tonight? I won't mind. Gabriel is coming in. I'm guessing for Saliba, right? It can be Mosquera. For White. Okay. Okay. So Gabriel and Saliba will play in the middle while Mosquera goes to right back. Okay, fair enough. Okay, White, well, it's good to see White has played 70 minutes, Saka played 60 minutes. These guys are still on their way back from injuries, so and it's good to see them get minutes under their belt. So Mosquera is the right back now. So we have the Jokeres in attack. Let's see if he can cook against Port Vale. I think the jury is still out for Jokeres this season. First game against Manchester United struggled badly. Second game against Leeds scored a brace. Third game against Liverpool struggled again. Fourth game against Nottingham Forest scored a good goal that easily created for him and also smashed the post. Fifth game against Man City struggled again. So based on the trend, he had been given that kind of sinusoidal. I should expect a goal tonight, right? But it's just 20 minutes. Let's just see what can happen in 20 minutes. Can Gyökeres get a goal this night? I love that. Okay, lovely pass to Martinelli. Can he just look up? Can he look up? Can he just look up? Oh my God, Martinelli. Ah, this guy is unbelievable, man. This is why he's on the bench. This is why he's on the bench. He should have squared that ball out a while ago. But Martinelli being Martinelli, he decides to dally on the ball. He got blocked by two players, and now they're taking the ball off him. This is what we struggle with Martinelli. This is why he's not showing any sign of improvement. This is just damn tiring, man. This is just damn tiring. No one will expect that, you being rewarded with a start after two goals as a substitute. You want to do well, but you're basically showing the coach why he benches you. Okay. Okay, let's go. Saliba. Maybe Skelly. Mascara. Oh, man, this guy is so good on the ball. Beautiful. Oops. That was a poor ball from Mascara. Are they going to punish us for it? Okay, I don't think so. Good recovery from the lads, though. Good recovery. He almost put us in the lodge there. We keep trying to, overplay the ball. And Martinelli, move. Come on, ref. You didn't touch him. Jeez. Okay, maybe when we see the replay, we'll verify if he actually did. I don't think he didn't look like he did. Hmm. That was a poor pass from Mascara. But thankfully, it was not, punished. Well, he's a young lad, but he has been doing very well since he joined the club, so I won't fault him. But that was a misplaced pass. It can happen to anyone. So elsewhere, let's see what's going on in the Carabao Cup tonight. So Newcastle is beating Bradford 4-1. Tottenham is beating Doncaster. Man City is beating Huddersfield. Mhm. Wow, that was almost a chance for Port Vale. Wow. So that was a shot from number 44. Oh, God, let me see. Oh, that did that. Yeah, Devante Cole, yes. Yeah, striker. Obviously, they are going for broke right now with, the attacking play. Yeah, some 7 minutes in, Arsenal still leading. Mascara. Okay, Lewis Kelly with the ball right now. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a lovely pass. Gyökeres, and he missed. Oh my God. Oh wow, 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 wow. That might be the very quick pass to Gyökeres. He dallied on the ball a bit before shooting. Oh, okay, so the defender actually blocked him. That was the chance that Gyökeres should have actually blocked. So we actually brought him to this game for opportunities like this. When Arsenal played against Man City, had just one chance, and you saw what happened there. He took it. That man played a lovely ball for Gyökeres. All he needed to do was probably cut his man before shooting, but he went for the quick shot and it was blocked by the defender. Well, there's a corner kick right now, but the jury is still out for Victor Gyökeres. I think he needs to really step up. He's an interesting player. Okay, so Trossard is coming in and Martinelli is going out, where he had a disappointing performance. Well, thank you for your service, Martinelli. We also have Eze coming out for Declan Rice. Wow, like just shows the level of depth we have right now. Eze is looking like the potential match winner right now. So let's see. So Trossard and Rice in to add more freshness to the squad. Happy about that. So Arsenal should do enough. One area is about to play the corner kick. Still waiting on that. But he played it short this time. Or maybe it's a routine that they're trying to do. Okay, down man. Back to Rice. Rice with Skelly. Skelly to Rice. Rice to down man. Can he take on his man? Yeah, so that was a great second kick routine. One area should have just crossed the ball once. It's all good. So Trossard now with the ball. Drops it to Nogard. Nogard to Louis Kelly. So I'm basically just controlling the midfield, but I think right now it's just more about game management. I think it's just about game management now. Yeah, Mosquera back to Kepa. Kepa would like to finish his first Arsenal game with a clean sheet. I'm hoping for that as well. Yeah, Arsenal is controlling the game very well. Is controlling the game very well. Okay, Gyökeres with the ball. Use it to Mosquera. Mosquera to Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly feeds it to Kepa. Kepa to Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel has Morgan in front of him. Nogard to Mosquera. I'm basically controlling this game very well. Mosquera to Darman. Oh, Darman lost the ball, but doesn't to any bad effect. Okay, Saliba to Kepa. Kepa is trying to do like Ryan, hold on to the ball for quite a while before releasing it. Luis Kelly to Kepa, Kepa to Gabriel. Are so deep in our box, but Gabriel makes a clearance, and that goes out for a throwing. So 84 minutes, yeah, the game has kind of been smooth. I don't think they used much of an injury time, I guess. But let's just see. So based on Gabriel's clearance that went into the throwing, I think Wai found that long throw from Port Vale. This game is looking like it's going to end 1-0. But here, we'll take it. Yeah, we'll take safe for Kepa. Should be very happy with this performance. A clean sheet in his Arsenal debut. Okay, Gabriel to Saliba, Saliba to Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel back to Saliba. Saliba with a crossfield ball. That's to Trossard. What does Trossard do? Trossard, goal! Leandro! What a baller. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. The subs just keep doing it, man. Lovely, lovely. Beautiful goal from Saliba. Beautiful goal from Saliba. Over the top. Pressure control Saliba go well outside the box and blast it in. Oh, beautiful. Bottom corner. That was a very lovely goal. Took the ball on his stride, picked his spot, blasted it past the goalie. Lovely assist from Saliba. Very lovely assist from Saliba. That's more like it. So, Port Vale 0, Arsenal 2. Goals from Eberechi and Leandro Trossard. He scored in the 8th minute, Trossard in the 85th minute. Perfect. Perfect. A good night in Port Vale. We take this away victory and head back to London before we go to Newcastle on time over the weekend. Good game, good game. So Port Vale have a defensive free kick. Let's see what they do with that. Okay, no, ping ball in the box, but Arsenal have gotten a good clearance. Jacques controls the ball. Oh, beautiful, Skelly. Food is marker there. Okay, so let's go. Waneri, give the ball to Downman. Downman with the ball. That's an amazing 15-year-old lad. Downman to Nogard. Oh, Nogard do. Nogard gives it to Gabriel. Gabriel to Saliba. Quite simple. Holding on play here. Saliba back to Gabriel. Gabriel back to Saliba. You guys are just having fun at the back. Saliba back to Gabriel. Gabriel to Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly to Gabriel. Waneri with the ball. Drop deep a bit to Mosquera. Mosquera to Dalman. Dalman with a lovely flick to Waneri. Oh, this is beautiful. Without Declan Rice right now. Rice to Nogard. So a corner kick for Arsenal late in the game. Declan Rice, he swings it in, but it's headed by a Quadrille defender. I think our corners have lost their efficacy. It is scary to Downman. Downman takes it all the way back to Kepa. Kepa to Saliba. Saliba to Downman. Downman with some space. It is scary on his right. What does he do? He wants to take his marker instead. Gets into a tight corner and loses the ball. Such a young lad. Yeah, so at the 90th minute, the fourth official has not raised his flag yet to tell us how much more time we have. Okay. Waneri with the ball to Rice, Rice to Saliba. Saliba with a crossfield ball. Keeper makes a punch, and that's out for a throw-in. Okay, he was failing to make a simple throw. Gabriel. So for some reason, we're not still seeing how much is on the board in terms of injury time. Okay, good control from that man. Logard sprays some very lovely passes. The man gives the ball back to Saliba, Saliba to Gabriel, Gabriel to Rice. Rice feeds Mogad, Mogad, Musquera, Musquera to Dama. What does he do? Okay, Rice with the ball, Lewis Kelly, Gabriel, Saliba. Arsenal is just basically controlling this game. The game is pretty much over. Oh, finally, it's 4 minutes injury time. So the game is almost done. 2 more minutes and game is done. I'm sure they wanted to keep their clean sheet as well. So we have Gabriel to Rice, Rice to Saliba, Saliba to Mosquera on the right, Mosquera to Saliba, Saliba to Nogard, Nogard to Kepa. Like Arsenal is in cruise control right now. Kepa gives it back to Nogard. Mm-hmm. Maneri with the ball to Gabriel. Yeah, Arsenal just in cruise control right now. So Saliba with the ball, plays it to Dalman. Okay, Trossard, Trossard to Nogard. Waneri, boom! Nice shot from Waneri, but it is really safe from the goalie. Didn't really threaten him as much as he'd have liked. Yeah, so we're about to round up the game. Approaching the final minute of extra time. Yep, it's all over. Arsenal wins Portville 2-0. Good day at the office for the lads. Happy to see them win. Of course, all roads now will lead to Newcastle when we take on Newcastle on the weekend. I think it's Saturday or Sunday. I'll check. I'm not sure the exact time of the fixture. I think it's Saturday. Okay, so I guess I'm done for today. Might do a match reaction stream. Don't know if I'm feeling a bit tired though. So of course, thanks for being part of the watch along tonight. Sorry for coming a bit late. As I said, I had an engagement that couldn't make me come back home on time to start the watch along when I was meant to. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. So again, come on, you guys.